everybody, it's Judy. Okay, this is the intro for the Absolute Beginner class, June 23rd, 2020. This is week 12 of the Absolute Beginner program, and it is the last week of that program. Today we're going to work on the sailor step, which is the main step that we're going to be working on. So I will show you the sailor step. Right? The sailor step is a 3-count step, all right? So it's a right sailor step. It's just step behind with your right, step to your left, and step down with your right. So a sailor step is behind, step, step. And a left sailor, behind, step, step. Now, quite often it says to sweep into a sailor. Don't do a big sweep, sailor step or sailor step. That's not what it is. You're going to do a little sweep because you have to get your foot from the front to the back. So you're just behind, step, step. Behind, step, step. That is a sailor step. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold 4. 5, 6, 7. Hold 8. A sailor step most often is syncopated, all right? So syncopated, of course, being 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So you'll add in that little and count, right? So a sailor step, a right sailor step, behind step, step would be 1 and 2, all right? Or it could be 3 and 4, all right? 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Behind, step, step. Behind, step, step. Behind, step, step. Behind, step, step. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Okay? So that's a sailor step. And there's no holds in there, just behind, step, step. Behind, step, and step beside your foot. Right? We're also going to do sailor steps with quarter turns. So a sailor step with a quarter turn, and I'm going to go to the right first. So you would just step behind, you're starting that quarter turn, and then finish the quarter turn, step, step. If I was going to the left, it would be behind, step, step. Right? So a sailor quarter turn, I'll do it to the side here so you can see. So we're going to go behind, step, step. I'm going to the right, behind, step, step, right? So the step is the same. You're just doing a quarter turn. You don't have to get all the way around right away if you can, but you don't have to. As long as you remember you're doing the quarter turn. So to the right, behind, step, step. If I was going to the left, behind, step, step. Right? So that is a sailor step, and we're going to work on it lots today. The other thing that we're going to do today are knee pops. So the knee pop, I've got my weight on the ball of my foot. All I'm doing is I'm dropping the heel. Okay, it's almost like a toe strut. Heel and popping my other knee forward or in, if you want to do Elvis knees. Now I would drop my left heel and my right heel and my left heel. So the ball of the foot never really leaves the floor. You're just going from one foot to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, whatever is easiest for you. So that is called a knee pop, when you pop the knee forward. Okay, just pop it, right? Bend it a little bit if you like, right? Also, we're going to do a little bit of coordination, all right? And it'll just be point, touch, heel, hook, all right? Point to the side, touch together, a heel and a hook, right? Don't make the hook too high. So it's just point, touch, heel, hook. Point, touch, heel, hook, right? So you might want to practice that because it does take a little bit of coordination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So those are the steps we're going to be working on today. Now, I will not be doing any classes over the summer. However, what I am going to do, um, I'm going to take the first 2 weeks of July off, because I usually do, because our center closes down for those 2 weeks. But what I'm going to do over the summer is I'm going to add another section, an easy beginner section. And I'm just going to add some dances, some easier beginner dances into there, kind of to transition you from the absolute beginner to the beginner. Still practice the steps in the absolute beginner, all right? The more you practice, the easier the step will be and the easier new dances will be. So the easy beginner dances, I'm just going to, I'll put them into a playlist and you'll see on the site where they are. And I'll just throw some videos in here and there so that you can try some a little bit harder dances if you like. Not absolute beginner like you've never danced before, but you've been dancing for 12 weeks now. So you should be feeling a little comfortable with some of the steps, maybe some, not some of the others. So practice those, all right? When I put the beginner dances in, I will try to put in the description what steps that are being used in that, and I'll put a link to the week in the Absolute Beginner program that taught that step. All right, so if you need the practice, you can link to it and you can practice the step and then go back and try the beginner dance. All right, so anyway, have a good summer. And like I said, I will put some videos up, some easy beginner videos up over the summer. Okay, all right, have fun, happy dancing, bye. Okay, so I've had to edit this video a bit because I had already done the intro and the information came in, so I've kind of added it to the end. Classes are going to start up at the Parkinson Senior Center again on July the 21st, 2020 at 12:15 p.m. This is a new time, all right? The first hour from 12:15 to 1:15 will be the Absolute Beginner program, a beginner class. And the second hour from 1:15 to 2:15 will be the beginner class, all right? So once again, that's July the 21st, all right, at 12:15 will be the Absolute Beginner class, and at 1:15, right after that Absolute Beginner class, will be the beginner class. The Improver class is going to start up again on July the 22nd, all right, and the new time will be 10:45 a.m. So the first hour of that class will be from 10:45 to 11:45, and then the second hour will be the intermediates, all right? So anyway, it's going to be good to be dancing again with people, all right, instead of just watching a video. And I will put up some videos over the summer in the Easy Beginner program, which I have added to the site. Okay, so happy dancing.